Hello everyone, it is Mr. Chaos, and as you can probably see, I'm back to the tablet method. Um, yeah, the reason why this is with that new software I told you about, I've been having a lot of problems with it, and I just couldn't get it to operate properly. But, the reason why I don't really feel very, disappointed that I'm going back to this method is, though some people may say it looks crappy, this is my way of doing reaction videos and this is how I stand out. I didn't just want to look common just like every other reactor, just putting it somewhere on the screen. This shows that I at least stand out for something. And if any of you have a problem with that, that's not my problem. That's yours. But yeah, I'm going back to this method and have no regret for it. And again, the reason why I do this is because it helps me stand out. But that's not what we're here for, obviously, are we? Alright, so today is a Saturday, so of course we're here to react to a new episode from Season 6, and this is Episode 9. And it's Saddle, Row, and Wreck. Saddle, Row, and Wreck. I have no idea what that's supposed to be, but I saw the preview for this episode, and I'm not really excited for it, but I haven't watched the episode yet, so how can I say it's horrible if I haven't even watched it yet? But yeah, and I also wanted to quickly apologize for, kind of the whole phenomenon that went on last night. I was going through a hard time, and I just snapped, and I went out of my mind, and I made that video. But then the regret and guilt caught up with me, and then I deleted the video. So to all of you who have been impacted by that, I'm still a brony. It's just I was just sick of witnessing other people get bullied and harassed. I just didn't know what else to do. But I reached out to some friends, and then I was convinced to delete it. Kind of like hostage negotiators, but anyway, that's not what we're here to do. We're here to react to the 9th episode, Saddle, Row, and Wreck from Season 6. And judging by the preview, I'm thinking this is going to be a rarity episode, but let's just see what happens. Alright, headphones on. Alright, let's start. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, play.
Come on! If we hurry, we can get there before the paper's even delivered to Rarity's house. Maybe she won't read the article.
I'm pretty sure Rarity's gonna read a review of her new boutique in Manhattan.
I still can't believe we all just blabbed everything that happened to that reporter. I just hope it doesn't end up being an article about how her friends almost ruined the opening.
I think you're all overreacting. Rarity's our friend. If any pony is gonna...
Oh wait, we're going back to Manhattan? To Rarity's new...
I was wondering when all of you were going to show up.
What's with that look, Rarity?
Now we can all read the review together!
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
How about we don't read it?
Yeah, like I said, bad feeling about this.
Probably tell you about...
No, darling. Please, no spoilers. But no spoilers!
Oh my god, that face! I'm so taking a screen cap of that face after this video. Yeah, theme song time.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you are my very best friends?
Yep, always created by Lauren Faust.
Now, is every pony ready to hear what I'm sure is a stellar review that describes in stunning detail exactly how each of you contributed to the successful opening of Rarity for You?
Of course, Fluttershy's just gonna go high.
Many a pony has tried their hoof at joining the ranks of the elite fashion trendsetters currently ensconced in the boutiques of Manhattan's famed Saddle Row. Some might say it's the ultimate achievement in equestrian fashion, and never before has a reporter been granted such unfettered, behind-the-scenes access until now. I wish it had been more fettered. I sat down with Rarity and her friends after the opening to get the inside scoop. And what a scoop it was!
Well, wait a minute. Did any of you see that character in the chair just before this one? It looks like one of the fillies that went to that camp that Applejack and Rara went to in the main attraction. It really does. Or maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. That filly really does look like a camp filly, but I don't know. It just looks like the same. Just looks like the same character. And what's he doing here? Hey, wait! Look at that couple in the background, just opposite of Rarity and that other table. Isn't that the gay couple from the train, from the third episode, Gift of Mod Pie? Like, just when you saw Rarity's interview, there, I thought I remember seeing that those two stallions that were hugging each other, and yeah, that gay couple.
I think every pony's allowed to mess up every now and then, right? Wait, are you writing this down?
It didn't go.
Okay, I like how they're showing like every separate review with all the main 6. It does remind me of it reminds me of the Hot Minute episodes, you know, where one of the main My Little Pony characters are asked a question by fans and they answer it in that episode. I remember that episode from the Hub. They were fun. But seriously, those interviews really do remind me of Hot Minute. Looks like a basement.
Rarity, it's lovely. But are you sure you'll be ready to open tonight?
Oh, they're dust ponies.
Over a mere moderate amount of preparation. My clothes arrive soon. My sales associate after that, and with a little dusting, we'll be ready.
For some reason, that triggered my trypophobia a little bit.
So good to see you.
Oh my god, that accent.
Be a very good place, I think.
Oh, that other pony right beside him, the shorter one, is just creepy.
He's a very pleasant.
Yeah, there's that couple in the background again.
Although he can be pushy at times. Okay, all the time.
You've met my daughter? The apple of my ear, the hay in my hoof.
Oh my god, his accent.
It's just, I'm dreadfully busy preparing for tonight's grand opening. As you can see,
There are only 2 things I love more than being pushy. One is my daughter, the other is miniature doll furniture, and I would sell my entire mini furniture collection to make my daughter happy. You understand?
I'm sorry. I just don't think it's going to be possible.
Don't do it.
Let me say another way. Hire her or I raise rent until you no can afford.
Oh, welcome aboard.
What a dick.
First idea! Instead of clothes, we sell glow-in-the-dark teeth! Like this. But they glow in the dark!
Golly, what a splendid idea.
She's not only creepy, but she's also stupid.
What was she thinking?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, what were they both thinking?
Secretary, your assistance is required in the stockroom post haste. Hello.
Oh, raccoons?
What are they doing here? Smokey made too much noise eating garbage.
How does she immediately know animals' names? I mean, I know Fluttershy's ability to communicate with animals and love them. Okay, that's just cute. That's Disney quality for animals right there.
No.
Of course.
Family of rubbish-scented raccoons living in my boutique. Did you hear that?
That's that creepy pony playing the music from upstairs, isn't it?
Palace upstairs.
Turns out there's a club pony party palace upstairs!
Of course, Pinky is excited. Hey, DJ Pone 3.
I'm sorry. Could you please ask her to turn it down?
Hey, he's a guard. He can't speak.
To turn it down, please? Turn it down, please! Oh, please! Fools today listen to their so-called music far too loud. I realize that makes me sound like an old mare. But
It
that's my
does.
business.
It makes you sound outdated. cannot be serious.
Only Twilight could make a dance remix about sweeping. I mean, how lame is that?
Yeah, it wasn't even catchy.
Nope.
Bro. What? They're doing it too? Okay, that's cool right there. What Pinky's doing.
Has a residency at the party palace.
She seriously looks like Tails. She seriously looks like Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog whenever she does that with her tail.
How most stores
Oh, get away from me! You're creepy.
door opens. I thought we should have something with a little more pizzazz. So I installed one of Daddy's antique horns.
This is a weird but also funny episode, and the comedy in this episode just keeps it up.
Finished designing the window display. Wait, is this my merchandise shipment from Ponyville? It's completely disorganized.
It's like, I'm just the postman. It's not my job to organize things. Oh my God, Coco Palmel! Skyprobite is really gonna flip out whenever he sees her in this episode. I can just see it right now. Can't wait to watch his reaction after this.
But it looked as though we have just a tad more to do before tonight than I thought.
Oh, looks like she has a cold.
I can't work tonight. Oh, why not?
I bet Little Shy FIM, whenever he does his sin tally of this episode, he's gonna say, "Oh, why can't Coco Palmel work tonight? What do you think, Detective Rarity? She has a cold. Can you not see that?" Oh my God, she's going insane. Rarity has lost her mind.
Opening a store in Manhattan is a pretty big deal. It's natural that Rarity would be a little stressed about how it was going, since it wasn't going well.
Oh, a
I
little.
think she handled it all right.
The dream is doomed.
I picture differently.
I know things haven't gone perfectly so far, but we've done this kind of thing before. If we all work together,
I appreciate the offer, but this is Manhattan. To make it in the fashion scene here, everything has to be perfect. The perfect location, the perfect clothes, the perfect opening.
maybe we should just postpone.
Postpone? Darling, tonight is the last night of the fall season. If we don't open tonight, it won't be...
Perfect.
Yes, I know what needs to be done. I just need more of me. Oh, how I wish I could make copies of myself.
Yeah. Making copies of yourself always sounds like a great idea, but before you know it, you're locked in a room with 50 Pinkie Pies watching Pink.
Oh my God! She's what in? Oh.
Do that?
Oh my God! She referred back to that awesome episode, and there was another one.
Leave plaid stripes to me. I'll handle her and her,
I love these reviews. This brought. Yeah, but that review brought us a memory of that awesome Too Many Pinkie Pies episode, and yet it's cute to see those separate little reviews in a show like this.
I'm talking about myself.
That face.
Oh, please let me organize it.
This all sounds splendid.
Yeah, that would actually be a good idea since Twilight can really organize books well. That would work.
Hiring to me.
Oh, this is it, my dears.
Yeah, she's tough, so she can tell that weird guy with that creepy accent and daughter to get out.
What would I do without you?
What would you do?
Or Rainbow Dash is gonna buck you into next week.
Darlings, I'm absolutely doomed. I sounded just like her. Hey, you're not writing this down, are you?
Yep, he is.
Now for the perfect meal.
This episode is hilarious. I think I forgot what the main point of this episode is, but who cares? It's funny. Shake your flank.
I can't really stop a super fun party in the middle of mega happy fun times, can I? Oh, what would Rarity want?
Keep that party going till the break of dawn. Indubitably. And as for the roof, get jiggy. Raise it, Pinky. Raise it like you've never raised it before.
This is the first time an MLP episode in the seasons has made me laugh so hard.
Miss out on the coolest new music.
And I can't wait to see Ponyville Ranger's reaction to this episode. He has an amazing laugh. I can't wait to see everybody's reaction to this episode.
Think.
Is only hiring the best of the best. And to me, that means the fastest. Now,
Wait, what?
before we begin, am I doing this right? What would Rarity want? New plan. Who can be the first one to tell me what fabric this is?
That's organza.
Are you sure?
It's a thin, plain weave, sheer fabric traditionally made from silk, so yeah.
I don't know the first thing about clothes. Pretty much all I can do is look at something and tell you if it's clothes or not. This chair? Not clothes.
Keep up with me here.
Get out of my
What
face.
are clothes made of?
Fabric?
Bingo! But not in this store. Not anymore.
Oh no?
Two words for you. Spoon clothes. All our clothes will be made of spoons.
What would Rarity want? You know, I like you, Plaid Stripes. If it were up to me, we'd have a spoon clothes store right next to Stinky Bottom's Discount Hat Emporium. But it ain't up to me. So, the answer is no. Personally, I think spoon clothes ain't such a bad idea. Useful, too. Eating soup, stirring gumbo, digging little holes.
There. Perfect.
Oh, that's cool.
Although, what would Rarity want? Maybe she wouldn't like it done by color. Guess I have to start over. Hello, Smokey. Soft Pad. Smokey Jr. I have some interesting news. I'd like you all to stay here forever, but what would Rarity want? You have to move out.
A window display is the first thing customers see. And if they like it, they'll walk inside and experience the glory that is my
This isn't gonna go well.
I don't know which one of you to hire. Just keep guessing fabrics.
Daddy, Rarity's friend doesn't like my ideas.
Spoon clothes is good idea.
Oh no, not a shopping music mashup. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh, slow motion.
When you write the story, could you maybe skip over the part where we locked Rarity in the window display?
Hello? The door appears to be stuck.
Yep, we're working on it.
Here's the moment from the preview.
Well, shouldn't let this
You know, when I watched the preview, I thought they were just locking her away just to prepare a surprise party for her, but I guess that's just not the case.
Shut down the party.
I told Plaid Stripes no.
I asked the raccoons to leave.
I asked a lot of fabric questions.
Just like I thought Rarity would want.
Rarity asked us to help her with everything because she knows all of us so well. She knows how much you care for animals. She'd trust you to solve a problem your way. Maybe we should all do the same. Doing this our way is what Rarity wants. It's not too late. Let's all dig in and we can fix this. Before Rarity finds out how bad we messed up.
That face, again.
I'm sorry I asked you to leave. The place is yours, if you want to stay. Though I would like to ask you all just one favor. I'm sorry I made you play that unfun, super boring music. But if you're up for it, I have an idea to make the party even better! Okay, I don't get fabric, but I do get speed.
And I need some pony fast enough to help all the customers Rarity is gonna have. So, first one to the river and back gets the job. It's a race. Go! Mr. Stripes, an apology. She's got good ideas. And I
No, more like they owe them an apology.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Perfect.
Wow, looks like we fixed that door just in time.
Oh, what's all this?
Oh, this looks
The whole
great.
place organized by style, cross-referenced by size, and reverse indexed by fabric. She'll be able to
This
find
reminds me of
anything
one of
she
those
wants.
stupid reality shows or
It was some of my
documentaries, but
guesswork.
MLP makes it better.
Oh,
Oh, I love that symbolism on the wall there. Was that fan made or was that actually made by Hasbro itself?
Rarity for you is now open.
A squirrel? Oh, okay.
Oh dear, I wasn't quite prepared for such a crowd. How will I handle them all?
My name's Blue Bobbin. I'll be your personal shopping assistant this evening. Right this way, every pony. And one of our talented sales ponies can help you out. Honestly, they were all pretty slow, but they finished the race. Plus, they knew a lot more about fabric than I did. So, I hired them all.
I love these facial expressions in their little separate interviews. I love this. Ah, DJ Pone 3.
The way I see it, Rarity designs
Oh my god, how much stuff did she eat?
What better combination than a boutique dance club?
Raccoon waitresses.
After a quick bath, they were more than willing to help.
Ah, a blue corn reduction with shallot confit. But how can I possibly enjoy it without a...
Oh, cool.
Told you spoon clothes ain't such a bad idea.
Exquisite. This is the most whimsical and wonderfully fashionable boutique I've ever seen.
In the end, Rarity's grand opening was a smashing success. True, it got off to a rocky start, but somehow this ragtag group of ne'er-do-wells, oh, heavens, I think he means you, came together and created the perfect boutique, a vision of Rarity, combined with the expertise of her friends. This reporter, for one, is a believer. Why didn't you tell me there were so many problems?
We all figured you had enough on your mind.
And we didn't want you to think that the opening wasn't perfect.
Ne'er-do-wells or not, I know I can always count on all of you. Nothing could be more perfect than that.
Oh god. I wish it didn't end like that. I thought there was gonna be like another Pinkie Pie break or something. Or for us to see at least Cocoa Paw Mill sneeze another time. Ah, this episode! Ah. Oh, they didn't put any like other music for the credits. It's just the theme song again. Hello, Hasbro. Shut up. My God, this episode. Okay, I want to kick off this review by first saying, let me just move over for a second. I want to kick off this episode review by just saying that this wasn't, you know, the best episode in story-wise, you know, and storyline-wise. Like, due to everything going on in the episode, it was kind of hard to focus on kind of like what the main topic was, even from the beginning. But what saved this episode from being a horrible one or just okay one, it's above okay. This episode is almost awesome, but not because of its story, because of its comedy. Like, like, I was silent for a couple moments during my reaction to the episode because I was a bit confused on what this topic was. But seeing all those separate reviews with all seeing them, the main six in separate reviews, was just very cool to watch. It was like watching, I don't know, like Kitchen Nightmares, or like a Super Nanny, or some kind of stupid reality show. But what makes this reality show good is that it's MLP. And like I said, these reviews, separate reviews on the main six, do remind me of the Hot Minute episodes from the Hub channel. If you don't know what that is, um, Hot Minute was basically where Hot Minute was basically a short 1 minute, obviously, episode where one of the characters from the main six answer a fan's questions within just a minute. And yeah, and yes, these separate reviews really did remind me of that series, and they were so cute and they were so funny. There were so many different faces. There were so many crazy faces that that uh, that creepy girl's dad was also pretty creepy with his accent, and even she was creepy herself, being so demanding and all, and having those scary looking braces on her teeth. But but this episode was awesome because it was so fun, and it was just so funny. I mean, I didn't think we'd be going back to Manhattan again in the season, but I guess we sort of had to, because I guess the rest of the main six had to see how Rarity's new location in Manhattan was going. And I got that they had to clean up the place to open it, but of course then that father and daughter come in and they make everything go crazy, and Rarity loses her mind. And it's pretty funny when Rarity loses her mind. She's like, "Oh, the world's over," or "I'm so pathetic," or yeah. But this was just hilarious. And if you guys didn't see, or if you watched the episode yourself, when we first see the diner that the interviews are going on in, you can see a filly dressed in some kind of camp outfit. And I'm wondering if that's one of the same fillies from that camp that Applejack and Rara went to, because he looks very familiar. Or maybe my eyes are just playing tricks on me. And there was that couple, there was that gay couple from the train from the third episode, Gift of Mod Pie. If you don't remember, when Pinky's like, "We're going to Manhattan, we're going to Manhattan," when she sticks her head in one direction, there's two stallions hugging each other, and in this diner, I saw them in the background, and it's the same couple. I'm like, oh wait, I know those guys. And I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody who's gay, or if anybody who's a lesbian, but I was told in the comment section during my reaction to the Gift of Mod Pie, did you see that stallion couple hugging each other when Pinky was like, "We're going to Manhattan"? And I'm like, oh yeah, wait, gay couples in MLP? Again, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it's just weird. But anyway, getting off that topic, like I said, due to everything going on, so many things going on in this episode, it was kind of hard to stay on the real topic of this episode. But the comedy saved it. Like, the comedy made this episode awesome. And for us to see DJ Pone3 again, I also like how the main six are starting to say DJ Pone3, like they're calling her as her name, instead of just leaving her as the completely silent one. And it's just seriously, this episode made my day, and not because we're getting like some kind of good song or something, or not because it's just a very touching story, but it's just so funny. It is just really damn funny. I mean, I'm literally at a loss of words, and I'm not going crazy or becoming depressed like I did last night. I'm just at a loss for words because I just cannot describe how funny this episode. Oh, and where Pinky mentions the Too Many Pinkie Pies episode, she refers back to it, and I think there's another. Wait, let me go back to that scene. Did I actually see that correctly? Wait, let me go back to that scene. I gotta see that again, or I'm trying to find it. Eh, eh. Also remembering that Sweep 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 remix from Twilight. Oh, there's the Angel Rarity and Demon Rarity. Yeah, I'm going through all the scenes looking for that part where Pinky says, if only there was more of her, but maybe that's not a good idea judging from what happened in the Too Many Pinkie Pies episode. Trying to look for it. Wait, I think I'm getting close. Wait, I think this is it. So she's got a stack of pancakes. There is another one! That is my most favorite part of this episode, other than the happy ending with, you know, everything working out and the boutique becoming a success. No, seriously, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this literally. There's her with that actually very funny looking face. And look, there is another one. But that also kind of puts my suspicions on a bit. Could it be that there was another clone that actually didn't go back into the pond and she's loose in Equestria? Like, maybe this could trigger another episode where they meet each other and they don't know what to do because they're clones, but seriously, that is hilarious. How she's like, you know, I don't really think it's a good idea to have more of me or yourself, because you remember what happened back in Ponyville where we had to get rid of all my other clones, and I cannot believe they referred back to that episode and there was another Pinky. That was my most favorite part of this episode. And I don't even feel like I'm getting off topic here, because this episode to me stands out mainly for its comedy, and that's not even a lie. And yes, I did enjoy the story. Well, kind of did. Again, like I said, there's so many things going on, it's hard to pay attention, but as I remember, the main six for some reason are hesitant to show the review on the newspaper to Rarity, and then they end up going to Manhattan to her location, and then they have to sweep up to open, and then those two jerks show up, and his daughter pretty much ruins everything, and then Twilight makes a hilarious but at the same time pretty cute Sweep 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 remix. And then when Applejack and Rainbow Dashers are admitting it sucks, they give each other bro hoofs. And then they're also doing as well, like, sweetie, 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 sweetie. Yeah, that's my best impersonation of multiple people saying the same thing. But this episode was not awesome, but just below awesome. It was great. And the only flaw is because there's so many things going on in the episode that's hard for people who are just interested in stories or plots to really pay attention to it. But in comedy-wise, this episode is just hilarious. I will find myself coming back to this again, and I can't wait to see everybody else's reaction. I know Skype Robite is going to be screaming and laughing. I know Ponyville Ranger is going to be, like, jumping out of his chair and laughing like he does. And this episode seriously made my day. Do I really have more to say? Not really. This episode was just absolutely fun and just hilarious. It just was. So, yeah, as always, I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments below as well. I want to know if you found this episode funny, and again, I want to apologize for what I did last night. Again, there was a lot of things going on, and I just didn't know what else to do, so I just flipped out and made that video. But I shouldn't say things like that about myself, because I know I'm a good person. Well, at least I'm trying to believe that, but I have people I can always reach out to, and yeah, to the people watching this video, thank you for always being there for me. And whenever I'm talking with you guys, or, you know, whenever I just see your comments in one of my videos, I no longer feel alone. But yeah, we're getting back from that. This was a great episode. It was awesome. It was awesome for its comedy. Its comedy just kept me nestled back in my chair, just laughing and pointing out all the references, all the characters re-seen. And just, yes, this episode was awesome. You know, I wasn't really excited for this episode when I saw the preview because it looked like something nobody really wanted to look forward to, but the comedy saved it, and it made it a great episode. So, can't wait to see everybody else's reaction. That's really all I have to say about this episode. It was great, and I want to see your guys' opinions in the comments, and I can't wait to see everybody else's reaction. So, as always, so yeah, that was my reaction to MLP Season 6, Episode 9, Saddle Row and Wreck. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you like the content on my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as I said in the beginning, I'm going back to the tablet method, and I like doing it because I find it's a way for me to stand out, and if you guys have a problem with it, that's too bad. I'm not going to let that stop me from doing a method I like. So yeah, if you guys want to hate on it, if you want to point out all my flaws, that's your problem, not mine. But, yeah, so this was a great episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, and I will see you guys in the next video that I do. Bro hoof to everybody, and I will see you next time.